So the topic today is the Sidpaho chart. So basically this is a one-off painting. Sometimes it can be found as a metal amulet that's worn around the neck as well, or attached to a belt at the waist. But the Sidpaho chart belongs to really astrology. What it is it's a painting that can be found quite commonly in people's homes. It can have a number of different uses, but the principal main use is a type of protection. So what we have is this rectangular painted image full of different symbols. Basically, it's all symbols. Sometimes we have some figures at the top. Sometimes it's Manjushri by himself. Sometimes it's Manjushri and the three lords of the world, Avalokiteshvara and Vajrapani. Also, occasionally Padmasambhava can be depicted, and sometimes there can be more figures at the top. But that's not the main part of the Sidpaho chart, because it really is a chart. The main part with the majority of these is the belly of a large yellow or golden tortoise. So a turtle, a very large turtle. Sometimes the four hands or legs of the turtle will be holding victory banners. Sometimes they can hold other things. Now this turtle is most often seen as the main central figure, but with a lot of more modern, more 20th century the Sidpaho charts, we can have two large central subjects, so that we can have the turtle, and then we can also have a kind of a wheel, a mantra wheel, where we have different dharanis or mantras written in it. So these are the two main parts, and the tortoise represents Manjushri. It's regarded as an emanation of Manjushri, and it comes out of the Manjushri astrological system, believed to have originated in China some 1,000 or 2,000 years ago. The wheel is actually more it's more Indic, it's more Sanskrit, dharani, auspicious word formulas. Now, also what we have with the tortoise is we have the Chinese trigrams, mewa gu in Tibetan, and then we can have other wheels. We can have smaller chakras, wheels, with different mantras or dharani in them. And then along the sides of this composition, then we have very odd, unusual, multicolored symbols. Now these are actually the sigils or the marks or the chalk or the kind of the signature of all kinds of worldly spirits and demons that have promised Padmasambhava that they will do no harm. So that's what we have along the sides. So the entire composition is just various types of symbols put together. Now, how did this happen? Well, we really do not have a lot of old or early paintings of the Sidpaho, so it's most likely a product coming out of the 17th century and the White Barrel of Desi Sangjijatso. Plus, it's become merged with the Nyingma revealed treasure tradition with a lot of magical formula and mantras and protection symbols have been added to it. So it's hard to say, but it's likely a relatively recent kind of creation, kept in the home for protection, but it can also be used at wedding ceremonies, and it can be used at funeral ritual ceremonies. So there's a lot of different uses for this highly symbolic, element-packed composition for protection. You can press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and very importantly, you can go to the Himalayan Art Resources homepage and make a donation. We survive on your generosity.